Next! When cops attack their partners, you guys set this in there like 500 times. So this shit better be good. I didn't know it was common for cops to fight their partners. I mean, it's probably not. This is just like the select few times it's happened.
Moments when police officers attacked their partner, starting with the police sergeant who beat up his police chief. This entire confrontation began on November 9th, 2023, when Bradley Beach police officers stopped a car for a possible DUI. Unexpectedly, their department chief, Leonard Guida, arrived at the traffic stop intoxicated.
Bro just pulled up out of nowhere drunk? How the hell did he get there?
Why do you got a jacket on that's not fit to be worn? What's on the back of it?
Dog, what? I'd be like, Chief, you're a little drunk right now. You gonna stumble back home? How'd you wander over here? You drive?
What do you mean?
Look at tell me what's on the back of it.
Oh, it washed off.
Yeah, then get rid of it.
Okay.
That's ridiculous.
Okay.
You're a sergeant, for God's sake.
Okay, Chief. Let me work this DWI, okay?
The department's chief pulled aside the sergeant in charge of the traffic stop due to an issue with a peeled-off jacket imprint. However, as the sergeant complied...
How much for you to be a cop? I would never want to be a cop. I respect what cops do to protect people, but fuck no. Fuck no, I would never want to be a police officer. If I could be a cop and only deal with, like, what I want to deal with, that would be sick, right? But that's not the name of the game. When you're a cop, you get what's thrown at you, right? When we watch some of these videos and they're dealing with people that are, like, just annoyingly drunk and, like, kind of funny because they're so drunk that they, like, can't answer questions, like, yeah, that's not bad. But then it's like, no, we gotta shoot out on Street 3, and then you gotta fucking gear up because somebody might kill you. Like, that's not fun.
The chief decided he wasn't finished scolding the sergeant yet, leading to a very heated encounter.
Chief, I'm working. I don't have time to argue about a jacket, okay? Don't you touch me. Don't you touch me. Don't you fucking touch me.
What the fuck just happened?
I'm working. I don't have time to argue about a jacket, okay? Don't you touch me. Don't you touch me. Don't you fucking touch me.
Did he touch him?
Okay? Don't you touch me. Don't you touch me. Don't you...
Dude picked him up like an infant. From his armpits, just fucking grabbed him and put him down.
Fucking touch me. You have a problem? Fuck. You grabbed me. What? Now get out of here before you get a problem.
Take him out. Take him.
No, you're gonna go in. Drunk again.
The officer's comments about the chief being drunk again revealed that this wasn't the first time
this is a common occurrence.
The chief had pulled a ridiculous stunt like this. You might expect the chief to sulk and leave with his tail between his legs, but that assumption would be mistaken as he proceeded to do something even worse.
Dude, I love how they were pulling somebody over for a DUI, and then it's just all the attention gets diverted to, like, the police chief. Yo, if you're the drunk guy in the car, that's like a lit-ass scenario for you, though. You got time to sober up. You're sitting in the driver's seat like, damn, I hope they fight for like maybe 2-3 more hours. You start slamming water. Lock in. ZYX. Practice. ZYX, U, no. You start saying your alphabet backwards.
Get out of here.
No.
Chief, get out of here or you're going to get locked up.
No,
Chief, you're going to get locked up. You grabbed me. I asked you 3 times to leave me alone. You're obstructing my DWI.
Billy, come over here.
Let him go.
That's the first thing. Billy,
I'm trying to get away from everybody.
Shut up, because you're in trouble now. Stop,
no, I'm
please,
not in trouble.
Stop,
I'm not in trouble.
Stop.
You're going to be in trouble.
Stop,
You're gonna be in
Billy.
trouble.
Billy.
Chief, I'm working at DWI.
I'm listening to you.
Okay.
Shut up.
No.
You're in trouble because this is the first thing. First of all, I was about to say to you, you stupid. I was about to say to you, what do you need? OEM.
You're not on the job. Who the fuck? He's drunk. He's not on the job. Why are you doing work? Go watch the new season of Big Brother, dog. That shit just dropped. Go watch a show. What the fuck? Like, he got a call? He's bored? What does he just pull up?
for.
You're embarrassing me in front of the men about the jacket.
No. That's neither here nor there.
Okay.
That's neither here nor there. Now we got a real fucking problem, Billy.
Yeah, we do.
Billy, you're not doing anything when I'm on the scene, okay? You should know better than this, my friend.
I mean, I'm assuming there's some sort of law where if the cop's not on the job and or drunk, then he's not allowed to do anything either. The chief's showing up acting like he's getting to control the entire investigation and what's going on when he's clearly too intoxicated and not on the clock. I think the guy grabbing him and literally body slamming him on the car was a bit much, but I think the chief's probably,
No.
How'd they even find him here? Well, he's a police chief. He probably just, he probably hears in on everything that's going on.
You grab me.
No, I said come over here.
You're out of line. You grab me. It's on video. It's on video. I'm not going to argue with it. I have a crash to work.
Billy,
I have a job to do.
You're relieved. Billy, you're relieved.
No, Chief.
No, Billy. Please, Billy, don't. You're suspended, Billy.
I'm suspended?
Yes.
Okay. I'm suspended. I'm going home.
Yes. Billy, come here.
I'm going home. We can't talk. I'm suspended.
No.
I'm suspended. I'm going.
He just told him you're suspended.
Home. And you're going to wait.
You're going to headquarters. You're going to wait for me, and then we're going to delete the body cam footage.
For me there.
No, I'm not. I'm suspended. I'm going home.
You're going to headquarters and wait for me there.
Well, let me work my crash. This is why I'm here.
Billy, you're suspended.
All right, if I'm suspended, then I'm not going to wait inside. Nothing more to say.
No, Billy. You have to. Let me explain. Billy, you're suspended.
As the sergeant began to leave the scene, the police chief, clearly on a power trip, escalated his unruly behavior by intimidating other junior officers into giving false testimonies.
See what happened?
No.
Yes, Chief. What happened?
Some type of exchange between you and Sergeant.
Yo, do police chiefs can police chiefs really just like power trip like this?
We're gonna talk about that later. Everybody's got that. Billy's suspended.
Unfortunately for the chief, his powers failed him as he was placed on administrative leave pending investigations into his actions that day by the
Yo, he makes $202,000 a year.
Monmouth County Prosecutor's Office. The sergeant resumed
Do
work.
police chiefs make that much money?
In the next case, the aggressive police sergeant nearly choked his junior colleague to death on November 19th, 2021, while making an arrest on a resisting suspect. Sunrise Police Sergeant Christopher Pulleys did something completely unbelievable as the suspect
Can you just pepper spray him?
continued to defy orders.
Watch your head getting into the car.
Miss, can you stop pulling the cup?
Just get in the car and you'll be fine.
Get in the car. Get in the car.
Pulling the cup on my wrist. I
Once
can't
you get in the
move.
car, she'll let go.
So why she said pulling?
So just get in the car.
She's gonna break my wrist.
All right, just get in the car.
Can y'all just tell her to stop?
Okay, get in the car. That's
Get
it.
in the car. Get
Just
in the
get in the
car.
car.
All right, I'm getting in.
Get your feet in. Hey, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. You want to play games? You play with the wrong mother.
What you gotta do, man? You gonna mace me?
Look at me, mother. You want to play games? You
Sir.
ever get disrespectful with my officers? I will remove your soul from your body.
That's a threat. That's literally a death threat. Oh my god. What the fuck? Yo, he literally just told him he'd kill him. Oh yeah, the other officers are gonna grab him.
Do what you gotta do.
No. Just let it be.
I don't understand that.
We clear?
Yes, sir.
And I'll see you in about 5 minutes.
Even this officer's colleagues weren't exempted from his wrath, as
What? They're trying, yo, the colleagues are trying to save homie from fucking getting in trouble. The woman officer grabs him because she's like, bro, you're threatening to kill the guy. I think that's a little too far. You know, they're not like friends, I'm assuming, but if your fellow police officers like stepping over the line, you're probably not just gonna immediately shove them under the bus. You're gonna like grab him and be like, bro, you're fucking, you know, you're tiptoeing here.
as a junior officer who tried to intervene to protect the suspect ended up being choked, threatened, and nearly pepper sprayed. However, the officer faced serious consequences for his actions. He was charged with battery and assault on a law enforcement officer, assault on a civilian, and tampering with evidence by deleting texts threatening officers who witnessed the incident to remain silent. The officers in the next incident didn't attack a fellow colleague, but treated an Army lieutenant who had just returned from serving his country in the most despicable manner.
I can't believe it being treated like this. And I'm lay down, you're gonna get tased.
While returning from deployment, U.S. National Guard B. Lieutenant Karen Nazario was pulled over by Officer Daniel Crocker of the Windsor Police Department in Virginia for a potential license plate violation. Instead of stopping on the dark roads, Lieutenant Nazario drove to a gas station to pull over, a decision that angered the officers and led to a highly tense and ultimately disastrous encounter.
Put your hands out the window and turn the vehicle off. Put your hands.
Cause bro pulled into a gas station. We're gonna pull out a gun. Like, I know you're supposed to immediately pull over when you can, but like, that'd just be a thing where they go knock on the door and be like, dude, why didn't you pull over?
Hands out the window. He's not complying, Judge.
Only in the U.S.? No. A lot in the U.S. Not only in the U.S. See, I hate when motherfuckers say that. When motherfuckers shit. Like, the U.S. has a million problems with guns and police abuse and all this other shit. But let's not act like every other fucking country squeaky clean. Because you know that's fucking cap. Corruption and power tripping and abuse of power exist in every form of society that has ever existed since the beginning of time. To act like the only people that abuse their power that are cops are U.S. officers is just a fucking lie. Any country you go to will have people that abuse their power. In any position of power or anything, people abuse that power. It's just, that's societies. It's bad, and it sucks that happens, but that's what happens, right? So shut the fuck up with the only in the U.S. bullshit. That's not true.
Come around your side.
Let me see your hands. How many occupants are in the vehicle?
What's going on?
How many occupants are in your vehicle?
It's only myself. Why are your weapons drawn? What's going on?
Open the door slowly and step out. Open the door.
I'm not getting out the vehicle.
Yo, but you know what? This guy probably getting a bag for this. You get tased by a cop for no reason.
What's going on?
Get out the car.
Keep your hands outside the window.
My hands are right here. What's going on?
Get out of the car now.
Get out of the car.
What's going on?
Get out of the car now.
The lieutenant's hesitation to exit his car was understandable, considering the officer's aggressive demeanor and the fact that they had their weapons drawn and pointed at him.
Get out of the car now!
That's a real gun, too. That ain't a taser.
Serving this country, and this is how I'm treated?
Yo, look, guess what? I'm a veteran, too. I don't know, babe. Get out of the car!
What's going on?
Work with us and we'll talk.
Well, guess what? I'm a veteran, too. Now, I know how to obey. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. I know how to obey, too.
Okay, video game character. Jesus Christ. Bro sounds like All Might.
Get out the car.
You received an order. Obey it.
I'm honestly afraid to get out. Can I?
Yeah, you should be. Get out.
What's going on?
That's a fucking. Why are they still pointing guns at him? He's sitting out of the car like this, and the dude's fucking sideways like fucking gangsta holding the pistol at his fucking head.
What
Get out of the car.
Get out.
Yeah, dude, this feels like a GTA 5 roleplay fucking scenario, dude. Holy shit.
Now,
I have not committed any crimes.
you're being stopped for a traffic violation. You're not cooperating at this point right now. You're under arrest.
For a traffic...
You're being detained, okay? You're being detained for obstruction of justice.
The officers escalated the incident further when they aimed their firearms directly at the lieutenant's face and tried to forcibly enter his vehicle. It didn't end there. The situation escalated even further when the other cop, Officer Gutierrez, decided to physically engage with the lieutenant.
Get out of the car now. Get out of the car.
Get your hands off me, please. Get your hands off me.
You know what? Back up there.
I didn't do anything. Don't do that.
Sir,
Get out of the car
Don't do
now.
that.
Hey, sir,
Get out of
do
the car
that.
now.
Don't do. I'm trying to talk
Get out.
to you.
Okay.
I'm trying to
I'm gonna
talk.
talk
to you. Just
get out of my
Relax.
car.
Can you please
Get out.
relax? I'm actively serving this country, and this is how you're gonna treat me.
Back up, Daniel.
I didn't do anything.
Back up.
Whoa, hold on.
Okay,
What's going? Hold on. Watch it.
Air 4 OC is deployed.
Oh my god, bro. Nah, in this scenario, dude, bro, oh my God, you should be able to kick the shit out of the officer. There should be some sort of legal clause where if this goes down, you could just beat the piss out of this guy. Like, I would love to see this fucking military dude step out of the car and just kick fucking Michelin Man's ass here. This fucking douchebag.
Get out of the car! Get out of the car now!
That's up.
Sir, just get out the car.
I'm trying to breathe.
Get out of the car and get on the ground now! Get! Take off your seatbelt and get out of the car!
Look, I'm just gonna please.
You're gonna do what you're told. Get out of the car!
The lieutenant was treated in a deplorable manner, but this was just the beginning of their mistreatment, as these unruly officers had more tricks up their sleeves.
They would shoot him? Oh, yeah, no, definitely. They'd kill him.
Get on the ground and you're getting sprayed again! Get on the ground!
Can you please talk to me about what's
Get on
going
the ground! Get on the ground now!
Can you please talk to me
Oh my God. Yo, they should be fucking fired. I'm getting, like, physically angry at this. Like, this isn't, like, some, like, base, like, single fuck-up from the officer where they did something wrong and it's like they abused their power and then fucking step back. Like, this is, like, a fucking 20-minute scenario where they're just harassing this guy. Like, they're actually just harassing him. Like, he's literally just standing there.
Why am I being treated like this? Why?
You're not cooperating. Get on the ground.
This is really not. Sir, look, just work with me. This is
I'm genuinely crashing out if this happened. That would be bad on your end, because then they'd flip it on you. Even though it's bad for him right now, him just being like, I don't know what's going on, dude, like, why are you acting like this? And kind of letting them hurt him is bad, but it would be worse if he fought back. Like, say they pepper sprayed him and he punched one of the officers, they would immediately have the grounds to be like, see, he was aggressive, right? And then nothing would happen, right? But him just, like, literally just getting kind of, like, fucked up is gonna mean, like, hey, dude, he literally did nothing wrong.
Lay flat.
This is I can't believe being treated like this. And I'm
Ground! Lay down and you're gonna get tased.
Put your hands on your back. This is
I agree. All you had to do was listen.
The officer's voice was shaky, and he appeared to be in tears from the treatment he was enduring. The officers then proceeded to have a conversation with him, an action they should have taken initially.
Can you open up the window for my dog? I hear him choking. Can you open up the window, please?
Yes. Yes, we will. Why did you stop? The simple traffic stop.
Dark over there. Those areas are dark. I did not feel comfortable. All right, sir.
Hold on. You felt more comfortable here, okay? Coming here was not the...
I would immediately tell them to call their superintendent or supervisor. I would immediately say, get your supervisor here, get them to save the body cam footage, and we're going to court. Like, you just fucking pepper sprayed him, shoved him to the ground, kicked him, and then fucking pointed guns at his face for doing nothing wrong.
The problem is when you refuse to get out of the car. When we got here and you stepped out of the car, I can promise you, this would have been over by now. Lieutenant, what happened?
No, it wouldn't have. You fucking... If he stepped out of the car, they would have fucking pinned him to the ground anyway. They would have handcuffed him no matter what.
Why wouldn't you comply?
I looked out the mirror and I saw guns drawn. I put my hands out.
And we told you, we identified ourselves, we told you to step out of the vehicle, and all you had to do was comply, and we'd have been done by now, okay?
The officers proceeded to search the lieutenant's truck, only to find it was squeaky clean. Realizing they had made a mistake, the officers immediately went into damage.
Yeah, they were trying to find, like, meth or something. That would have been the ticket, right? They find 1 gram of weed. Up! Like 1 nug.
Damage control mode.
All right, how's your eyes doing, Lieutenant? Better. We can either sit here with you until you get your eyes back where you can see, and I mean at a good distance so you're safe to drive, okay? Go do your deployment. Go continue serving my country, which I respect.
They're just gonna tell him to go home. Yo, we're gonna sit here until you can see, and then we're just gonna kind of dip, you know? Like, yo, we also, like, fucked up on the license plate. That's our bad. You know? And, yo, by the way, go continue to serve our country.
And I thank you for, okay? Or we can push the issue, write you tickets for no license plate displayed, and for...
Nah, dude, they're literally saying, like, we're gonna let you go if we just dip. No, write me the ticket.
Resisting, or not resisting, obstructive justice. I don't even need to go that route, because that route makes the Army get involved, and I know how they are. if you plan on making this a career or even 6 years or whatever, it's up to you. I don't care. There's no need getting this on your record.
Nothing's going on his record.
I do have a good rapport with my command, so I wouldn't feel right not talking to them about it. So
well, that's entirely on you. I'll put it this way then for you. They're going to hear from you.
The officer's tactics failed as the lieutenant filed a lawsuit immediately after the incident. He was
the next day
initially awarded $3,650 in damages.
3,600, bro. Maybe like 36,000.
But subsequently filed an appeal in court. In the next case, both the
Wait, hold up. The federal lawsuit accused the officers of assault and racial profiling. Nazario sought $1 million in damages. 300,000 punitive damages are from the officer Daniel Cook, a legal search under a state of law. Compensated damages for that was fired. He got fired.
In the next case, both the sheriff and the sergeant threatened to arrest.
Now, question. If you are fired as a police officer, is there any chance that you get a job at another station as a cop? Because that just means you're fired from that station. I mean, you probably could apply or try, I'm assuming, but I doubt if you were, like, fired from, like, one city over, they're going to be like, okay, yeah, we're going to hire you.
Arrest each other.
You get on my traffic stop again, I will...
They try to arrest each other. You're under arrest! No, you're under arrest! They just handcuff each other. They somehow both handcuff each other behind their backs. They're like, all right, what do we do now? Well, I got to take you into the station. Well, how are you going to drive? Well, you could drive. Well, I can't drive. My hands are cuffed. We're going to have to phone for help. My walkie-talkie's right here. I can't grab it.
We'll arrest you.
Yeah, I'll arrest you right now.
Do it, buddy.
And we're going to
do it.
Charges against your ignorance.
Do it.
On June 24th, 2022, Sergeant James of the Hiawassee Police Department conducted a traffic stop on a vehicle after observing it driving recklessly in Hiawassee, Georgia.
Good evening.
How are you doing?
Doing well in yourself?
I'm doing all right.
What's your hurry? You're very recklessly from the city all the way here, man. In and out of traffic, not using turn signal. Man, I watched you. It took me this long to catch up to you.
I'm sorry.
You were 70 plus.
I didn't think I was that bad.
I checked you at 65.
I'm sorry.
What's your hurry?
I got to get my medication.
You gonna try to kill people over medication?
No.
Can an officer give you a ticket for going one over? Like, yeah, probably, but I feel like you could just get that like overturned. I've never seen, or I've been pulled over twice for speeding. I got pulled over once for going over a traffic stop. Or not going over traffic. I didn't like run a red light. I rolled it, stopped like a foot in front of a stop sign, and then went. He literally didn't even fucking check my ID. He was just like, don't do it again, and then drove off. But when I got pulled over, I think I was doing like 8 or 9 over or 10. But like I've never seen like the slowest I've ever seen somebody get pulled over for speeding is like 6 over. By law in Illinois, you have to be over 5 miles an hour. I don't know if that's every state, but I'm pretty sure no cop will pull you over for going 5 over. They might pull you over for another reason. But if it's like a 30 and you're going 35, they're probably not going to pull you over. Unless it's in a slow speed zone. If you're in like a school zone, different, right? Or if you're in like 25 and you're going 30, they might pull you over. But even then, it's probably just like, what's the fucking point? You could just be like, I didn't know.
Well, it helps with my anxiety.
If that car in front of you would have slammed on brakes, you would have caused a wreck right here. Hang tight.
Then Sergeant James handed a traffic citation to the driver, and that's when a Towns County sheriff walked up and began asking the driver his own questions. What happened next was quite amusing to watch.
All right, watch coming through town like that, man.
Oh, yeah,
Traffic's heavy, okay? All right, be careful.
Sir, got a question. Yes, come on. Inside the city or out here? Just right here. Okay.
Go pull the video at Valero. You get on my traffic stop again, I will arrest you.
Yeah, I'll arrest you right now.
Do it, buddy.
And we're gonna
Oh, you could tell they beef all the time. Oh, look at his fucking eyes.
do it.
charges against your ignorance.
Do it, Ode.
Go for it.
Do it. There's cameras at Valero, and there's cameras at Napa that see you pulled out.
Shut your mouth.
You don't talk to me like that. I'm not your
Oh, is he out of his jurisdiction? Is he not supposed to pull him over here?
boy. Talk to you, boy. You a boy.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Everybody.
Thank you. Thank you.
Count 302, status check.
10-4.
The Hiawassee Police and Sheriff's Departments have been at odds over jurisdiction recently. The Georgia Bureau of
so they're from two different departments, so they don't work together. They just hate each other.
Investigation is involved, along with the Towns County District Attorney's Office. However, it's not yet clear if those agencies...
Why do they give a fuck? Like, are they acting like he's lying? Like, the guy that pulled the original dude over, he's like, I've been following him for, like, 3 miles. I've been trying to pull him over. Okay? Like, I feel like that's a reasonable thing. Like, if he was just patrolling inside something that was out of his jurisdiction, I'd be like, okay, what the fuck are you doing?
These have launched any formal investigation.
To meet quotas, I have heard that the odds that you get pulled over at the end of the month are higher than at the beginning. Because as the months go on, or as the days in the month go on, an officer, I don't know if this is true, an officer is more likely to pull you over if they haven't met a certain quota of either tickets or something like that. So as like, if it's like the 20, like in like 10 days, like the odds a cop pulls you over is way higher than if it's like July 1st. Quotas are illegal. Okay, maybe quotas are illegal, but I feel like that would make sense if it's like, say you haven't pulled like anyone over. I mean, the odds that would happen are so low, but say you're a cop and it's like the end of the month and you've pulled like 5 people over, they're going to be like, dude, come on. Because they know other people are speeding and they know what's going on. Like, there's no way you'd be like, well, I didn't see anybody speeding, officer. Everybody's abiding by the law. Like, that's just cat. Like, everybody I know speeds. Like, if you're on a road, every single person is speeding. So if somebody's like, well, I don't know, nobody was speeding when they passed me, I'd be like, well, that's just not true. I get passed. I mean, this may be just New Jersey. If I'm in New Jersey, it's a 45. I could be going 50 and somebody will pass me because I'm going too slow.
On December 18th, 2023, officers from the Lighthouse Police Department, a tribal law enforcement unit, stormed the Ocmulgee County Jail to serve an arrest warrant to a non-native man they had arrested a few days earlier, but they were met with utmost resistance.
I'm not taking you with me. You guys are taking them. I'm not taking you. County Central, do not roll my pre-book into Sallyport door.
Well, we can stay here all day.
That's what we're going to do until you take him out of my building.
I'm not taking him. Sir, I'm not taking him. You're the one committing crime, not
No, I'm not, sir. I have not accepted him in my facility yet.
While tribal law enforcement officers are responsible for dealing with tribal members who break the law, the suspect they were attempting to apprehend in this instance posed a challenge as he was non-native, falling outside their jurisdiction.
What does non-native mean? Like not a citizen? Not Native American? Chad, I highly doubt that's what they mean. I highly doubt that's what they mean. It's out of his jurisdiction because he's not a Native American? Chat, come on, okay? Like, I know I ask some stupid questions sometimes, but, like, that was the dumbest answer that I've ever fucking read. They just said not native, and then your dumb ass just went not Native American. What the fuck? He said tribal? What the fuck does that have to do? Native Americans have their own community. They have tribal police? What? You can't arrest a Native American? That's not true. You can't arrest it. So I'm stupid. Like, I'm wrong. There's tribal police. Police officers hired by Native American tribes. The largest tribal police agency is the Navajo Nation Police Department. The second largest is the Cherokee Nation Marshal Service. How did they even arrest him then? Under some agreements, federal, state, county, local, or tribal law enforcement officers have the power to arrest Native and non-native wrongdoers wherever the violation of law occurs. So what the fuck is happening in this scenario?
Instead, jurisdiction belonged to the sheriff's office. Nevertheless, the tribal officer...
So they're tribal officers, or they're tribal officers? Which one's the tribal officer? Wow, I was wrong. Holy fuck. Yo, I'll admit that. Joe Bart. I genuinely thought that was the dumbest chat that I've ever read. I have never in my life... Somebody said out of touch. I have never in my life. And what do you mean out of touch? You're telling me you just knew? You're telling me you just knew that if somebody's a Native American, then they, in a specific area, that there's only tribal officers are allowed to arrest them? I never knew that.
He's not in my custody.
Open this.
What is happening here? What is going on?
As the tribal officers persisted in their attempt to gain entry, jail staff intervened, and the situation quickly escalated into a messy confrontation.
Are you somebody with little... You're gonna put your hands on him? No, put your hands on the captain.
Don't, come on.
Sir. Nope.
Out of my building, gentlemen. You're gonna go with us, I promise.
See, you keep putting his hands off of him.
Don't you put your
That's all my deal.
Is he the chief? Yeah, is he the chief of police? Yo, you know the big dog's the one with the biggest hat. That's what they say. That's what they say. You don't get power out here if you ain't got a big hat. Big hat means a big man.
first.
Big hat's a big man. The higher the fold, the more power they got.
So that's a few else. Not a lot of folks.
Your is going too.
They're refusing to take it.
Yeah, we don't recognize if you already exist.
Okay, it's the state of Oklahoma.
That's not an option.
It is a director saying.
Yo, why is the officer on this body cam breathing like they just ran a 5-mile run?
The director of fleet?
The tribal officers eventually had to back down and leave the prison premises, but later, an arrest warrant was issued for the prison staff on charges of assaulting a law enforcement officer. The next case was all about ego, and the situation nearly spiraled out of control.
You're not going to talk about chief like that, sir. That's not going to happen. You can get the out of my face. I don't give a who you are.
On January 30th, 2024, a Lexington police
Damn, this was recent.
officer spotted a vehicle exceeding the speed limit. He quickly initiated a traffic stop and pulled the driver over. However, as he approached the driver...
Actually, not that recent. Holy shit, dude. January was 7 months ago. It's almost 2025. We vote for a new president in 4 months.
Hello.
Are you sure I'm going to SWAT call out?
Okay, so this Podio, could you do an 85 and a 55?
I was going.
Going where?
Call out.
Where we going?
The SWAT call out right over here.
I didn't know we had one.
We have an armed guy barricaded in the house. Used to be a police officer. And
Where at?
right down here on.
Here in Lexington?
Yeah.
We have an armed person we don't know about. All right, I'll call our chief and let him know.
The person caught speeding was Cleveland County Sheriff Chris Amison, who was hurrying to a SWAT call. Surprisingly, the Lexington Police Department was unaware of the situation, prompting the officer to call his chief to inquire about it. Just 4 minutes later, the officer arrived at the standoff, accompanied by Lexington Police Chief Ronnie Johnson. Chief Johnson was visibly upset about being kept in the dark regarding...
You ever see some shit on that? You ever pass like a basic traffic stop on the side of the road and there's like 15 police officers? And you're like, what the fuck is happening? I'm always nosy with that shit. If I'm driving by and it's like they just pulled one dude over and he's just sitting talking to him, but there's like 9 cops, I'm like, why are they all here? Like, if there's like some shit going down, fine. But there's always like 7 cops for like one person.
Regarding the situation, and soon expressed his frustration.
Someone want to tell me what the fuck is going on?
Somebody would want to tell me what the fuck is going on here. I don't know if anybody's seen yet, but I got the biggest hat around here, and that means I call the fucking shots, okay? So if somebody wants to fucking fill me in on what the fuck is happening here, I'd be very much appreciative. Because when I tell you this hat, and it's like all the way out here, he like touches the brims of the hat. When I tell you this hat took me a couple of years to earn, I ain't fucking joking.
Tom right here. Where's Captain Tom? Captain Hawk. Yeah.
He like walks through and starts hitting the officers with the side of his hat. Oh, excuse me.
Excuse me, sir. What's going on here? We realize that I'd like to know what's going on in my own damn city.
We would have notified you, sir.
We would have?
Yeah.
Well, hold on. I've been down there at the PD all day.
And now there's a situation going on that they're not dealing with because they're arguing with each other. Like, shit's actually going down, and now they're all just fucking chit-chatting on the side of the road.
According to the call, it says Lexington was notified they refused to respond because of our call.
Sit down here, guys.
Okay, I don't know who the said that. First of all, sir, I know you're the chief. I'm just telling you the call.
I don't appreciate all of this going on and nobody notified me a damn thing about it.
Okay.
With tensions already high due to the standoff, the Cleveland County deputies started to walk away, but the Lexington police officer wearing the body camera was not finished.
Okay. I'm sorry, what's your name?
If you want, got my ass later.
Sir.
He's a lieutenant.
I I am too. You're not gonna talk about chief like that, sir. That's not gonna.
You ain't gonna talk about my chief like that, sir. When I tell you he has the biggest hat in this town, I fucking mean it. Okay? The nuts on that man are fucking ginormous, dude. He walks with a limp because of it. He ain't got any damn leg problems, dude. The fucking dude, they're like coconuts hanging down there. When I tell you, if you fucking talk shit about him one more time, I'm gonna do something about it.
You can get the out of my face. I don't give a who you are. Okay? This is my county, too. Back up, man.
Dude, you could see him through his jeans.
No, you don't.
He just said, what the fuck's going on?
This is
like,
going to be good.
According to the call,
you need to stop.
Lexington PD is not
Chill out, back up. Everything's going to be okay. But you need to back up.
I get it that you can back riled up, dude.
Negative.
But this right here ain't what
We're not going to be disrespectful. Okay? Sheriff, you need to back up out of my face, sir. You have no authority.
You're not going to tell me what to do, mother. You're not going to get in my sheriff's face, just like you told me.
Get your hands off me, man. Back up, John.
Hey, pull him back.
No,
he's in the sheriff's face.
Oh my god, dude, it's like fucking cult groups arguing with each other.
Yeah. Stop. He's getting ready to go to jail.
Stop.
You want to fucking practice golf swings right now, bud? I'll take out my nutsack right now. When I tell you my shit, when I tell you, you're gonna fucking lose here, man. Okay?
Chief Johnson stepped in to pull his officer back, and Sheriff Amison told them to leave. The situation did not escalate further, but it appears that both agencies have some underlying issues. If you enjoy videos like this, please like, subscribe, and watch this one.
Dude, it seems like a lot of.
I'm on Johnny Depp's private
with each other. All right. Next video.